Good morning, my name is Tawny McAleese, and I'm going to be covering how to make a fee and how to implement it into the RV park system. First, you're going to start off by logging in as an admin. The first way I'm going to show you is through the admin panel. Once you get to the admin panel, which is just up here on this navigation bar, you'll go ahead and go to fee types. So we're going to create a new fee type. And for this one, we're going to do it as a number of dog. Actually, we'll just do dog fee. This is just an example. It doesn't actually need to be in the system and can easily be removed. So you would go here, and this is your first step. So what do you want it to trigger off of? Which is going to be off of dogs. So we need to create a field for this. We call it number of dogs. And we want our base value to show up for our customers at 0. And we're going to have a max of 2. If you're creating something like a cancellation fee, those are optional. You can just close them out and label the field. Only things that require to have values that show up for a user need to go in here. And then this is a fully customizable note that will pop up, so you can put whatever you want in here. Right now we're just going to type pet policy. And you can populate it with the rest of it, and then you're going to have it set for either when it is first clicked on, so if you adjust the number of pets as a user, or the max value, so when they hit 2, it'll pop up. We're going to set it to the field as max, or as focus, I'm sorry. And then for our pets, we want them to agree to having that they understand the pet policy. And if they disagree with it, we're going to send them back to the home page. And you can put any URL you want to have. So we could implement like a policy page or something like that that will direct it back to there, so that they can read and understand why they're not being allowed to create a reservation. So we have our dog fee, and now we have our number of dogs. We want at most 2 dogs. And then we're going to charge a flat fee. And you can create a field, and it does not have to be a fee. And I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. So we're going to create a flat fee of $5. And then we're going to generate our code. And it populates down here. If you want to see it, you don't have to. You can ignore it. And you're going to create it. And it'll populate right here with a static amount of $5. In the next video, I'm going to be covering the, actually, let's cover the additional fields while we're here. So this is where you created that new field. So if you want to be able to see it, or maybe you want to create a new dog field and you want to get rid of your old dog field, you can come in here and you can delete it. This also allows you the option to add these fields to your user interface so the guests can see it when they're making a reservation. So currently all we have populating is the number of dogs. Let's go ahead and add an adult fee, because that, or an adult, because that is something that you normally have in your system. So this one we want at least 2 as just the default. They can have less. And a max of 6. We'll put a note in. And this one, we're going to have it when they hit the max value. By not clicking this, it changes the button by default to an acknowledge button. I'm going to show you that you can go in afterwards and still click add to info, and then it will appear in your summary page. So in the next video, I'm going to show you the process a guest would go through to see a reservation, and I will also be covering the admin portion of that summary page as well. So we're going to take it from the perspective of a guest walking in and not go through Stripe in the next one.